Hello, welcome to another SolidWeb tutorial. Today we'll be going over how to create a section for your publication, newsletter, or magazine for your local. Okay, so to start off this whole process, the first thing you need to do is request a section page. So to do that, you go to uawsolidweb.org and you go to request a section page in the menu. Here it will give me some information necessary to put the section page together properly for you. So put your name in, put your email address, your local union number, and then desired section page name. So it could be changed later on your own if you'd like, and I'll show you how to do that. Choose your region, and then copy and paste the link to your local website. So I'm going to copy it from the URL and paste it in here. And then give a short description of your publication. So right, and then click on submit. It'll send it to me, and then I'll get that notice and I'll be able to set your page up immediately. So if you get any other message here, red or yellow or something, it means that you haven't filled a form out properly, that you need to add a required field. And so as you see, my email came right to me here, had the name, local union, newsletter, all of this stuff. I'll use this to set your page up. Okay. Now, once I set the page up for you, it'll look something like this. So I'll click on newsletter. You'll notice it looks like any other page. It has that description that we have that you sent me, but it's an article section. So what it allows you to do is create articles in that section, and they will archive your content. So once you post a newsletter, and let's say you've posted, 30 weeks worth of them, they will all be archived in here for you, making it easy to navigate all in one place. Right, so in order to create your newsletter, you're going to have to make sure your publication is ready for the web. And to do that, it needs to be a PDF. So whether it started as a Word document or an image, the best solution is to have it as a PDF. So in Microsoft Word, I will open up, so this is a publication example here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save this as a PDF from Microsoft Word. So File, Save As, PDF under Export Formats, and say Export. It'll do its thing, and then we will see it. And there's our PDF. Okay, so I actually have this PDF already. This is the original form it came in, was PDF. So what I can do from here is I need to create a featured image. What's a featured image, in case you didn't already know? It's the image that shows up in the thumbnail of every post. If you don't have a feature image, when you post it, instead of going to the top 4 articles, it will get thrown down to the recent news section. So there's just something to keep in mind. If you do not use a featured photo, it's not going to show up in your recent news here. So what we're going to do to create a featured image is we're going to take our PDF and we're going to do a screen capture. Now on Mac, the shortcut is Command Option 5, and then you can capture a section using the marquee. So in this case, we want to capture the size for the featured image. So I'm just going to try to crop it nicely and then say capture. And then that will, as you see, will be captured as such. Now, on a Windows machine, it's not too far off. You go to your start menu and type snip. Once you get snip, you type in snip, it'll bring up snipping tool, this little scissor icon. Click on it, click new, and it will automatically bring a marquee, and you can grab the marquee and it'll take the screen capture, right? So whether you're on Mac or Windows, that's how you do it. And you're going to take that screen capture and you're going to make sure you have it ready for your post. So once you have that, you're ready to go. Okay, so now we're going to construct our post. Now you'll notice after the section is created, you'll notice in your create section, you'll have an additional place to put your article. So normally you create article in a blog, but you can choose to create article in a newsletter. So I'll click on that, and now we're ready to add our PDF. So put the name of it, of your whatever your current issue is. Sometimes folks, every local it's different. It comes out in issues for some, comes out in volumes for others. So others, it's the date. So newsletter September 2021, right? Okay. And now we're going to go to featured image and go ahead and grab that screen capture. So click on browse. And then in your media browser, click choose file. And then we're going to navigate to our screenshot. And here it is. Just to make sure, take a quick look. That's the one. And I'll say next. And what this will do is upload my screenshot. Now we have to crop it. Every feature image needs to be cropped. And in this case, it's up to you where you want to put it, but for me, I can see I want all the text in here, and it's fine. We don't have to have the bottom there, so we say save, and now it's cropped. In the alt text, you can put the name of your newsletter, as it'll help with search engines. I'll say save, and now our feature image is properly placed. Okay. Now, we're ready to put our PDF in there. You can give a short summary of your newsletter, or you could have it as simple as letting folks know they can download the PDF. So I'm going to type download the newsletter here, space, and now I'm going to put in the link to the PDF. Click the media browser icon, which is that little mountain range. And now we will choose our file, our PDF. And here is our PDF. I'll say next. And again, when we bring up, after it uploads, it's going to give us the opportunity to name the alt file. So okay, and so for this, we're going to name, I'm going to go ahead and rename it. And that's the name of it that'll appear. So we'll say save. And we want it displayed not as default, but as a link. So I'll say link, and I'll say submit. And there we have our link to our PDF. Now at this point, I can save it as a draft, and we can take a look. Cool. So this is our title, and we have our featured image, and we also have a link to our PDF. If I click on it, it takes us to our PDF. And of course, you want to check this to make sure it's uploaded properly and that it loads. Great. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to go ahead and click on the edit icon, and that'll allow me to go back in and make any changes if I need to. But it looks good to me, so I'm going to say let's publish this. So I click publish. And I can see that it has been updated. I'll go to the home page, and we can see that because we added our newsletter, it gets put right here. So as you see, sometimes you'll have a very large PDF icon, which can be fixed. So if I click on the photo, or I click on the article, I click edit. Now I can get rid of that by doing a simple line break. And I'll say save. Great. Now when I go back, it should be gone. Excellent. So there's our thumbnail, and if we click on it, it'll bring us into our newsletter and we can download it. But also in our newsletter section, we have a feed. So now this is, which was empty before, is now filled with our newsletter. And any newsletter you add to your site will show up here. So this is going to give you a way to automatically archive your publications. Thank you for viewing this demo. And as always, if you are new to our UAW Luca channel, we ask that you subscribe and click the notification bell so that you may get updates whenever a new tutorial or demo is posted.